Have you ever stopped to think about the wheel? It's everywhere. On our cars, our bikes, our office chairs, even in the tiny gears of a watch. It seems so simple, so fundamental, that it's hard to imagine a time without it. But the truth is, for most of human history, we didn't have the wheel. So, how did one of the most important inventions of all time actually come to be? Let's travel back in time, way back, to around 3500 BC in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. This is where archaeologists have found the earliest evidence of the wheel. But here's the first surprise: it wasn't invented for transportation. The very first wheels were actually potter's wheels. Imagine an early artisan spinning clay by hand, thinking, there has to be a better way to make this perfectly round. They crafted a heavy flat disc, often made of stone or clay, that they could spin on a central pivot. This allowed them to shape pottery with incredible speed and symmetry. It was a revolution in craftsmanship, but it wasn't moving anything from place to place. So, how did we get from a potter's tool to a chariot's wheel? The leap wasn't as straightforward as you might think. The real challenge wasn't just inventing a circle. Nature is full of circles. The true genius was in the concept of the wheel and axle. Think about it. You need a perfectly round wheel and a perfectly straight, stable axle that fits just right. If the hole in the wheel is too big, it wobbles. If it's too small, it won't turn. And the wheel and the axle have to turn independently. This was a complex woodworking and engineering problem. Early inventors had to figure out how to join a static platform to a rotating axle and wheel system. The first evidence for wheeled vehicles appears almost simultaneously in Mesopotamia and Eastern Europe. These weren't sleek spoked wheels like we see on a Roman chariot. No. The first vehicle wheels were solid, heavy discs carved from single pieces of wood, or sometimes from 3 planks fastened together. They were clunky, heavy, and probably incredibly squeaky. You can imagine them being used on simple carts, pulled by oxen, to haul heavy loads like crops or building materials over short, relatively flat distances. This was a game changer for agriculture and construction. Suddenly, a task that required 10 people could be done by 2 people and a pair of oxen. The invention spread like wildfire. From Mesopotamia, the idea traveled across Europe and Asia. Different cultures adapted it. Around 2000 BC, another major innovation happened: the spoked wheel. People in the Sintashta culture in what is now Russia realized that you could make a wheel much lighter and faster by removing most of the solid wood and replacing it with strong, thin spokes radiating from a central hub. This was a monumental breakthrough. It made wheels lighter, more efficient, and much faster. This innovation didn't just improve farming, it completely transformed warfare and travel. The fast, lightweight, horse-drawn chariot became the ultimate symbol of power and speed in the ancient world, from Egypt to China. It's amazing to think that from a simple potter's tool, a spark of ingenuity led to an invention that literally set the world in motion. The wheel didn't just help us carry things, it helped us build empires, connect cultures, and explore our world. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the simplest ideas, when combined with a little bit of creative problem-solving, can truly change everything. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed learning about the history of the wheel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the past. See you next time.